90.24%. That's our acceptance rate on open source security reports. 37 out of 41 reviewed findings accepted and fixed. Most automated security reports get ignored. Ours don't. And the reason comes down to one thing: actually reading the code. Here's the problem with automated security tools. They generate noise, massive amounts of it. When we ran SemGrep against NocoDB, it produced 222 findings. Sounds impressive, right? Except 208 of those were false positives. That's a 94% false positive rate. When 94% of your alerts are wrong, maintainers stop reading them entirely. They're trained by experience to ignore security reports. And that's exactly what happens. But the noise isn't even the worst part. Traditional SaaS tools also miss the real vulnerabilities. SemGrep flagged 222 things in NocoDB, but it completely missed 17 SQL injection entry points. 0 alerts for any of them. Why? Because the vulnerability traversed abstraction layers. The data flowed through Oracle client.ts across multiple functions. Pattern matching can't follow that kind of cross-file data flow. It's both too noisy and too blind at the same time. So what makes a security report actually get fixed? Specificity. Every report we submit includes 4 things. First, exact file paths and line numbers. Not a vague description, but the precise location. Second, CWE classification. Standard vulnerability categorization that maintainers recognize. Third, an exploitation explanation. How an attacker could actually exploit this in practice. And fourth, a ready-to-merge pull request. Not just the problem, but the fix. When you include a PR that a maintainer can review and merge, you eliminate the back and forth entirely. Let's look at how maintainers respond when reports are this specific. Phase, a secrets management tool. We found 9 authorization bypasses, including a double negative Python bug where, if not user ID is not none, evaluated incorrectly due to operator precedence. All 9 were fixed within 1 week. Weaviate, a vector database. We found AWS credential injection via HTTP headers with no validation, confirmed within 24 hours through HackerOne. vLLM. We found torch.load calls missing the waits only equals true flag, allowing arbitrary code execution from checkpoint files. Reported January 7th, merged by January 10th. 3 days. Qdrant. Unsafe memory access in the CSR loader, using get unchecked without offset validation. Reported January 7th, merged the same day. Here are the overall numbers. We've submitted 225 vulnerabilities across 45 open-source projects. Of the 41 that have been reviewed so far, 37 were accepted and 4 were rejected. That's a 90.24% acceptance rate. Another 135 reports are still awaiting response, and 49 are in progress. These aren't theoretical findings. These are real vulnerabilities that real maintainers reviewed, confirmed, and fixed. 8 projects now have full public disclosures. Phase with 9 authorization bypasses. Agenta with 8 vulnerabilities, including restricted Python sandbox escapes. CloudReeve with 8 vulnerabilities across multiple categories. NocoDB with 5 SQL injection findings. LangFuse with 4 vulnerabilities and a 24-hour SSRF fix. Weaviate with 2 credential injection issues. vLLM with an arbitrary code execution vulnerability. And Qdrant with a memory safety issue. From secrets management to vector databases to AI frameworks. Different projects, different languages, different vulnerability types. Same approach. Same results. When you show maintainers that you actually understand their code, their architecture, and the real-world attack implications, they respond fast. They're not ignoring security. They're ignoring noise. Visit collega.dev to see how we find real vulnerabilities that automated tools miss.